โอเคสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ Hi long
Hi, how
time
are you?
long time no see fine because we skipped 2 episodes because of
Yeah, that's
us the first skip is because of me when I was at the Golden Mountain Temple and the second you was in transit and you
yeah.
told me that you are on the way, right? That means you just go back to your hometown, your Romanian.
Yeah. I went there.
How many days?
Well, it was just for 2 days.
For two
That's
days.
all.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Uh,
had some
Nerusa,
problems there.
usually when you travel back to your hometown, you uh, go by plane or by train.
No, in general, I go there by plane, but this time I was by car.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, you drive with the family, right?
yeah, with
And
my son. With
how many hours that it take from Paris to Romania?
yeah, well, I don't know to tell exactly, but from France until to Romania are 2,000 kilometers.
2,000
Mhm.
kilometers. Let me think.
Yes.
2,000
I
kilometers.
think
Yeah,
20 hours. I think 20 hours.
maybe
Like,
because I try to compare with my country. It's about 2,000 kilometers. Okay, let's we take the Bangkok at the center. If you go up north to Chiang Mai, it's about 700 kilometers. And if go to down south, my hometown is about 800 kilometers. That's mean okay,
mm,
it's a double. The distance is double from Bangkok to my hometown. It takes about 20 to 24 hours. Yeah,
mhm.
it's a long distance. Yeah, you're supposed to take
But
turn.
I think with 20 hours we made, I think.
Yeah,
I'm not
and
sure, but 20
you
like that.
and did you drive alone or you take turn with your husband?
I drive also and my husband. We
Yeah,
both.
yeah. I think only one cannot drive unstop. Yeah, it is a
Yeah,
long
it's
distance.
hard. But also we try to sleep 1 hour.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was really hard.
Hmm. And
And
usually,
now the weather is very hot and yeah.
mm, and usually when we compare the ticket fee between air ticket and train ticket, which one is more expensive in Europe traveling?
Well, it depends. Sometimes you can travel by plane with 20 euro, okay? Sometimes you travel with 500 euro, depend on the time. For example, now the tickets, okay, from Paris to Romania are very expensive if you want to go to Romania. But if you want to come to France, are not so expensive, are cheap now.
It depends of
Yeah,
the
because
route.
people are going in vacation, you
Yeah,
know.
it depends on the season, and it depends route. Might be from the Paris. Uh, the
Mm.
destination is Paris. Might be expensive because it's related to
Yeah, it
tourists or
is
something like that.
expensive.
Yeah.
It's expensive, but not so expensive, I can say. Well, it depends, but if you want to travel in March or in April or in June, it's okay.
It's a
With
high season.
$100, probably you will
Yeah,
travel.
it should be cheaper
But
during a COVID season.
I hope everything will be fine because I hear they will close again the borders. We don't know yet,
Yeah,
but I hope not. I hope to not close again
I love
because
traveling by train when I went to Europe because we can have a lot of experience by overnight train, and if if I buy ticket like uh, from Thailand, we got a
Mhm.
20% discount. Comparing with if we buy the ticket in France or any Europe country, yeah, it is we have to pay 100%. But it's like promotion to draw the people from many countries to France. You got 20% if you buy the ticket. Yeah, buy. I'm not sure. The last time I used Europass or Eurorail. There are two big companies. Yeah, right, in Europe. Okay, we out our topic. Okay, I could not remember what is today is episode of 5th or 6th. I forgot. But luckily this morning when I was driving to temple to the temple, my friend, he sent a message. It's about parenting. Yeah, that is today we have the another good topic to share. He sent me a cover of a book. Yeah, it is how to raise an adult instead of the how to raise children.
Yeah.
Because last time
Well,
we share about the parent trap. Yeah, that is why today
yeah.
we share more about the how to raise an adult to be a good
Yeah,
parent.
but let's be honest. We are adults, but inside of us, we are also children. Just we don't want to admit these things, you know. Sometimes I feel like a child, seriously, and I like these things. And when you feel like a child, you enjoy the life.
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously, it's so
Exactly.
amazing to be grateful for flowers. That you know, when you get flowers, or I buy for me, you know, I buy for me sometimes flowers. I love to buy and things, and I'm enjoying.
I think that is true. I have no objection because you know whenever we go to reunion party, when our schoolmate got together, yeah, everyone, even you are the big guy, you are the CEO, whatever you are, yeah, you turn abruptly a small child and play like kids. When you get together with your schoolmate and you look back at the beautiful life in the past when you were a student. And that is even short times. The party might be 2 or 3 hours that you bring back everything. Yeah, and that is very good chance. And I think it happened around the world when the schoolmate, university mate join reunion party. It is a nature law.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, that is the book. My friend sent it's just a cover, but there are some short message. Uh, I never heard it before. The word in the message, it is helicopter parenting. Have you heard about this word?
No,
Heli-
helicopter parent.
helicopter,
Yeah,
helicopter
yeah. No,
parent.
I didn't. Sounds interesting.
Yeah, that is why I would challenge. And then unfortunately, it is in Thai. Okay, I try to capture the key idea and translate plumbly, and let me read together, and I will translate.
Okay.
Yeah, in this book, the author is Julie Riscott. He mentioned about the type of parent in world society that he mentioned helicopter parenting. Okay, I think we will understand by the context and clue. Helicopter parenting is said can be categorized or can be divided into 3 types. Yeah. In general, helicopter parenting try to explain the parent who never let their children out of their eyes and try to take control every minute their children. That is the general meanings of the helicopter parenting. it said that Julie, the author of this book, How to Raise an Adult, what he wrote in this book is all about her own experience, and he is one who like a caretaker or the who take care of the student in Stanford University in California state. And what is so obvious for her is many of the students in the university level, most of the students in Stanford University, most of them are very smart and clever.
Mm-hmm.
And what is the different side? That is about the, let's say the IQ, yeah, knowledge, the good, smart. And on the other side, in terms of the EQ, she noticed that this mostly of the students cannot rely on themselves in even very simple, very easy things. They cannot rely on, they cannot stand on their own legs. Even the small thing, they have to go back to their parent and ask for advice. Yeah. And ask how to solve and how to make decision. Yeah. And take for instance, Julie told even herself, when the way he treat her children, he tried to prepare the all food, even simple food like omelette, star egg for her 10 years old children, instead of letting her children try to experience by himself. And okay, now we come to 3 types of the helicopter parenting. The first is overprotective parent. And second is over-directive parent. And the third, the final one, the last one is concierge. I'm not sure if my pronunciation is correct, but it sounds like it's a French word. Concierge. You know this?
I don't understand very clear, but
okay,
try to explain.
If so, let me spell. CONCIERGE. Concierge.
Okay. Yeah. And what is about that?
Actually, it's something like a person who is employed to take care of an apartment, a building. So I assume that this meaning supposed to refer the parent who always take care their children all the time, something like that. This is the 3 type of the parents in these keywords: helicopter parenting. That is everything. My friend sent to me in Thai, and I try to translate. Okay, let's come back to the first one, and so you can share your idea and experience. It is an overprotective parent. Yes. Any experience, any idea would like to share?
Yeah, I'm not overprotecting my son. But these things happen in my childhood. I mean, with my parents, they were too much. They took too much care of me. You know, overprotection, I can say. Okay, I do not judge my parents. I'm really grateful for the parents who I have, you know, and because they gave me a good education. They teach me how to respect people, what is that love and all this stuff. But to be over protecting your child is not good, because that child will not know what to do when he will be alone. Okay, so but it's okay, because when I was 14 years old, I went to high school, So from that time, I live it alone. So I need to do everything by myself. Um, so let's be honest, I didn't was any more overprotected by my parents. So I started a new life. It was very hard for me. It was really hard because I needed to cook for me. I needed to clean the room, to go to school, and also, to study and to do everything by myself. But I felt very amazing and free, you know, because I could to enjoy the things what I like to do, and not always my mom to tell me you didn't do these things good, or don't go there, or don't do that. No, I was just myself. But of course, even like that, my mom always was calling me, where are you, what are you doing, what did you eat, and this is didn't like me, because I was the person, and I'm the person who's not doing stupid things, but I like to be free, and freedom is so amazing. And yeah, these things happen in my childhood. I mean, my parents to overprotect me is good, and also is not good. 50-50. You need to have a balance to try to build a trust, okay, with your child. Because if you give him trust or give her trust, and you talk openly with your child will never do anything bad to you or to himself, because he knows I can tell everything to my mom, I can tell everything to my father, because they understand me, because but our children who are afraid. I'm afraid to tell to my mom that I was there or I was in another place, because they fight with me after. And maybe they will not give me money, or maybe I will lose something. And this is not a way to protect your child by these kind of rules, I can say. If you go there, this will happen. No. As a parent, you need to explain, look, I think it's much better to do the things like that, if you want to go there, okay, I don't have any problem, but, to discuss openly with your child, not don't go. You just put a barrier, no, don't go, don't cross. And your child will do. So I remember some kind of stuff also with my parents. And sometimes I didn't tell my mom what I did. Yeah, because she overprotected me. I didn't did, bad things, but sometimes maybe I want to meet with a friend, or maybe just to stay 5 minutes and to talk with my friend, or to go to watch a movie with her, or I don't know, to some normal things. I didn't go to disco or something like that because I don't like to go, or to drink alcohol or to smoke or stuff like that. I never. But I needed to have freedom to speak, to stay with my friend and to talk about everything. That's all. And a few times I did like that, and I didn't tell to my mom. And after she called me, where are you? Why are you not answering on the phone? Well, I'm here, nah. But after she found, nah. But why you spend too much time there? Well, you know that we just talk, and yeah, it's not good. It's not good to be to overprotect your child, because anyway he will lie you. I mean, he will lie. He will hide. But of course, I told to my mom, yes, I was there. But why? Well, because anyway, you don't let me, and I wanted to go, so nah. But with my son, I'm not like that. I learned from these things from my parents. And if my son wants to visit his friend, even if he's 7 years old now, he has a friend, and sometimes he wants to visit. And I tell him, okay, David, no problem. You can visit your friend. Okay, I will let you there almost 2 hours or 3 hours. You can play. You can do whatever you like. Just do not hurt yourself. Do not hurt your friend or something like that. And listen what his mother will tell you. Be a good boy, And of course, David is happy, and I let him to go there, and his friend is coming here, because children need to socialize with each other, need to meet with each other, need to interact, because they are human being also. Yeah.
Mm.
So overprotection is not good.
Mm.
Feel free and talk openly with your child.
Mm-hmm.
And believe me, your child will never ever hide anything from you. Never.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I would share a bit because when we come to this approach, it is overprotective.
Yeah.
In my point of view, it would be a big or negative consequences to your children when they grow up because of overprotection. You remember that when we met a couple of years ago in English speaking club,
Yes.
we mentioned about the fifth skill. That is a
Mm-hmm.
keyword. Yeah, it is over the fundamental of the expression of yourself in English. That is very simple about the reading, listening, writing. Yeah,
Yeah.
and reading some. The foundation. And every time we emphasize the fifth skill. That is
Yeah, your
confidence,
vision. And also your
self-confidence.
vision. What is
Yes,
your vision?
I actually are teams, but we repeat this because we noticed that in Thailand, yeah, I will not touch the other countries, but it what um, commonly mentioned in Thai society when you uh, not brave enough to show up in front of public, and you are always uh, complain why you are so shyful, why you cannot do this and that, because when parents would like you to be good uh, exposure to the public, but you cannot
Mhm.
make it, and parents try to complain you are so shy, why don't
Yeah.
you step uh, out, stand out and show, because you are very smart children.
Mm.
And I think most of the parents never look back to themselves, the way they brought up their children, because they always overprotect.
Yeah.
And little by little, parents stole the thing
Mm.
called self-confidence, because they never get, children never experience mistake. That we mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
mistakes are lesson. They never get
Yeah.
any lesson because their parents never allow them to experience because of this and that. Yeah,
Yeah.
with that, don't do that, don't do this,
Mhm.
don't do that, and one day, because the thing cannot change overnight.
Mm.
Self-confidence take time to create
Exactly.
here, and it needs many
Mm-hmm.
experience from the variety of the environment that the student need to practice by themselves. Yeah, that is one. I think the protective parent parenting is one of the what we share. And a while ago,
Yeah.
yeah, I go back. You mentioned sometimes you might be told your parent all the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so I would like to ask a bit how uh, is your idea about the white line? Have you ever experienced white line when you were a student? And as a mom, have you
Mm-hmm.
got any experience from David white line?
Uh, well, as a student, as a student, I was a student, but I was mother in that time. You asked me a question. Yeah, because I was with my husband when from what I was 18 years old. Yeah, when I finished my high school, then I started to be, actually I moved with my husband after 1 year of university. And yeah, I was pregnant in the last year of university. So I can say, my it was fantastic. I experienced a lot of things because my husband is my ex colleague from high school. Okay, we were colleagues there. And after 1 year, I went to university, and he was waiting for me and all this stuff. And after 1 year, we moved it together. And from that time, we are still together. So for that, I tell you, it's interesting, because I was also prepared to be a mother and also a student in the same time. And I remember in university, I changed myself. I mean, I was a shy person, how people likes to say, a shy person. But in that time, I changed it, and I became who I am right now. And I found who Neluța is. Is a person who has a lot of things to do in her life. Is a person very open, who can do a lot of stuff. But I couldn't to do until. Why? Because I had that program, from my parents. You cannot do it. You cannot talk. You need to stay there. And when I remained pregnant and I knew that I will have a child, I said, I need to do it. I need to talk, because I had a lot of exam, and I needed, to get my exam. I needed to take care of my child also. So I said, okay, come on, Neluța, show who you are. So yeah, it was interesting. And believe me, people, I'm grateful for the things what happened now. Even if in that time I said, I don't know what will happen. Many people said, no, she will never finish her university. Never ever. With a child is hard. Yeah, it was hard, but I finished also my university. And David is also a big boy now. Maybe for that he speaks 3 languages now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think this word white lie happens all the time, so in every stage of our life, because people have the different perception. Sometimes you might think that thing is a very serious, very big thing, even when you are a small child. While adult think that is just a very small thing. But as a child, like last time, last episode, we talking about when your David sometimes they don't like to go to school. Yeah, as a small kids, yeah, they think how to convince the parents allow him to stay home. Yeah, and then maybe that is a very big thing to be absent from school. But for parents, it is not, it's nothing. But children, they start telling white lie. Yeah, and we also have this experience when we grew up in our life. We sometimes we use that because if you justify that sometimes when you not tell the truth to the people and they don't the thing you hide don't hurt anyone, and because of some reason you like to protect them, for instead protect their feeling. Yeah, that is okay, it's about the white lie. That
Yeah,
is just
yes, but you cannot protect others and to not protect yourself first.
yeah.
I mean, first of all, you need to be fine with yourself, and after you'll be fine with others also. Because if we hide the things, people will know.
One day.
Because not only in one day. I'm sure, people, if you hide something from me, I will know now. If I look to you,
Yeah,
you know how? By your face.
by my eyes.
Because yeah, by your eyes, by your face, by your body language and all this stuff, if we want to know the things. But I do not agree to hide the things. No,
Yeah.
never. Tell the things how the things are, and this I am now. Even if sometimes I hurt people because I tell them the truth, but I try to find a way to not hurt them, but also to tell the truth. And these things I'm teaching my son also. No matter what you are doing in your life, but tell me the truth. because I don't like to be lied. I know, and for that I'm not hiding anymore, and I'm not lying.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I agree because that I experienced by myself. Yeah, whenever I talk with my friend, and even when you talk with me, it's not only language that we deliver our idea, but it's like a combination of your language, what you are speaking out, and your body language, and
Yeah.
in particular your eyes, your eye contact. If you are, if you don't dare to look or stare at the others you are talking to, that means you are hiding something. Because it said that the eyes are the window of your heart.
Yes. Well, are many techniques here, not only eyes, because there are people who knows this technique and they will know how to hide. You know.
Okay,
But
forget
are
that.
more than.
That is the professional. That it not
Yeah.
about our gang. Okay, we are we come back to the second. Okay, we just finish the first. It is all protective, and we connect to the self confidence. Yeah, and now over directive. The second of helicopter parenting, over directive. Dictator.
Dictator. Ah, no, 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 no. I'm not that kind. I don't like. Yeah, no, I didn't have this kind of parents. No, no. They were overprotecting me, but not like that. I mean, do like, but I know a parent. I know a parent how he did with his children, and not only with his children, with his wife also. You do these things like that. Oh, wait a minute, what's that? And you know what's the problem? They, they are afraid. They are afraid even to talk, even to open their mouth, even to, I don't know. And they are starting, to trembling, So what's that? What's that? Are you in army or what? But I tell you, I know someone, a father who did these things with his wife and with his children. And I know what happened after. His children was like, marionette in home. But after, when they went out without father, without mother, they start to do other things, like smoking, like drinking, like, And after parent, of course, became angry and said, "Why?" Well, why? Because you were like a dictator. Now you see, I cannot spell now. So it's not good. We are not living in a communist now. It's not fair. Because they are afraid to talk. So if you're afraid to talk, how you can, and I remember even in school they were so afraid, I will not want now to tell you who was that person, but I know what happened, and I remember that child, when he wanted to talk in front of the teacher, he forget everything. He forget everything what he learned. Why? Because he was afraid. And these things are happening even with teachers, who are like that, who put you to memorize the things. Because I grew in a generation where I had this kind of teachers. They put us to memorize the things, and if we didn't knew, we were punished, and stuff like that. So I do not agree.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
very hard,
Very
because you are
hard.
not yourself. You're not yourself.
It's
The
not
word of
go
teacher Tim.
be you always.
Always. Yeah, it's not. It's not.
Yes, I
So
think
I'm not a puppy. I'm not a puppy.
another Barbie. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can make our own decision and directive. I think actually it depends on the context we use in a certain situation, but in general, in general when talking in family, because in family need to be the first democracy environment. Yeah, that is like people can be treat and then can be set up the program from the smallest society unit that make them to be them always. And when they grow up, I would a bit connect with the education again, because the directive when we connect to education that is happens at the old day, it is teacher centric education. That is proven that the system destroy the creativity of the student, because the teacher always take lead and never let their students to have their own creativities. That is after I think in America over a half century, the government promote the new approach that is student centric or student center education, that teacher supposed to step back and then just look and keep some certain distance away. So I think as a life coach, you cannot direct, you cannot take lead anyone, but you as a teacher center approach in life coach, maybe so-called one who facilitate, one would give advice and give the many possibility to your attendant in your course, let's say. That means you are mentoring, something like that.
It's
Mentor,
mentoring, yeah, it's not
is
coaching.
something like that. So that totally different from the directive approach, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, but as I said, as it is the wind. As I said before, as a child, you cannot tell him directly, do not do these things, because he will do. And even you, like an adult, okay, if your wife will tell you, Pippa, from tomorrow you are not using mobile anymore, I don't think so, you will listen, your wife, and you will find a way how to use your phone. So, no, this is not a way. Not for children, not for adults. No, this is not a way. We need to find another words for stopping the things if we want, and also to look inside of that person and to see if he really want or if she really want, because we cannot command to anyone to do something what they don't want. Doesn't matter is a child or is a adult like you. How you will feel really now, how you will feel if your wife will tell you, Pipa, from tomorrow finish, no phone, no Facebook, no nothing. Eh?
Upset.
You see?
Upset.
Yeah. Why upset? Because actually you are doing the things what you like, what you love. This is your passion, to create videos, and to talk to people.
Yeah,
So like that is also a child.
I
He
love
also
freedom.
has a vision.
Freedom is my answer. I love to be a free bird.
You see?
not the bird in a golden cage. It does smile.
Exactly.
Okay, come to the last. Okay, my pronunciation is so concierge. Okay, I think it should be over supportive. Concierge.
No.
Over supportive. It should be the same meaning. It gives the same meanings. The
Well, also
parent
it's
will
not
always
good.
supporting and do everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For
Yeah,
their
and
kids.
when the child is alone, he will not know what to do when he will not have that support anymore. For example, if your parents give you money always And if your mother, I will give you an example with girls. What happened in general? Her mother always is cooking, always making cleaning, in home, and she's 25 years old. And in a day, maybe her mother is not anymore with her because many things can happen in our life, and not always we can be with our parents. So what will happen with that girl? And she's 25 years old, and she doesn't know how to clean, she doesn't know how to cook, she doesn't know to do anything because her mother is doing. So what example she will give to her future children? Over helping. I know you love your child, but let your child to do something for himself and for herself also. And let's be honest, uh, when the girl is 25 years old and you are still doing for her things, giving money, helping her and everything, what's that? She's a child. She's still a child. Well, I know he's still a child for you, but she need to have her own life, you know? So prepare your child for the future.
Mm-hmm.
I do not agree with this kind of parents who are over helping them.
Mm-hmm.
They are not helping them, believe me. They're not helping them. And they will suffer.
Sure. Sure.
Hmm. For example, with
Yes.
money, you need to teach your child how to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want money for a tablet, you need money for something. Okay, it's fine, but do something for these things. What
Mm-hmm.
a child can do, I don't know, to help you. I mean, okay, for example, I'm making cleaning in home, so come on, help me a little, because we will not give him a work, just to teach him.
Mm-hmm.
So he will do something to get that money.
Mm-hmm.
Teach your child how to make money.
Mm-hmm.
And how to handle the life, to handle the situation, the problems, but not put your child to be a lazy and to do nothing, just to watch TV and cartoon. This is not to help. Never.
Yeah. Yes, I
They
agree.
need to appreciate. They need to appreciate the things what they have from their life.
Mm.
But if they are doing nothing, they will not appreciate.
Mm.
Never ever.
Yeah. I think for myself, when I read this message from my friend, luckily my parents is not in this category. It's not this type of the helicopter parent, because I left my hometown when I was 15 after I graduated primary school, and then I further my high school in Bangkok, 800 kilometers away from my hometown. And at that time, 40 years ago, before you were born, the transportation from my hometown is not so convenient as current. Yeah, it had to take the overnight train, and it's not a high speed. Yeah, it's take over 24 hours, and then that you feel like you study abroad when you study in
Yeah.
Bangkok.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and 15 years old. Yeah, I left my hometown and stay with my two elder sisters, far away from the parents. At that time, both of them still were working, and then I uh, I am lucky. I I was lucky because the way my parents treated me, not like we talk about the helicopter parenting, because
Mm-hmm.
I supposed to go to school by myself, took a bus. That
Yeah.
I never when I was in my hometown, because in
Mm.
my hometown we don't know about the bus, because we use a motorcycle, bicycle,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And when I was very young, my mom taught me how to cook, and how to ride bicycle, and many other things that I need to know. And I, I felt very happy when I came to Bangkok and then stay on my own.
Mhm.
And I, I think if my parents brought me up different way, how can I survive in this big city? Yeah, that is I really fell in debt with my parents. Both of them uh, treat me in such a way. Yeah, and I think today I try to make copy and try to do the same thing as my dad, my mom treat me, but not 100%, because the world changing. That is over 40 years ago, and now today I need to adapt. I need to adjust the things uh, regarding to the this digital world. So
Yeah.
that is why
Mm.
today I pick up Frank from school and we share our idea about the how importance of tutorial school in Frank point of view, and how he can solve his problem when he doesn't understand some lesson because of teacher cannot make clear about the lesson. He said very easy because if on my time I supposed to go to tutorial school and ask for some friend who can explain me the problems, how to solve the mathematics, something like that. He shared with me his way, how he can find his way out. He said very easy because he cannot understand what his mathematics teacher taught him, and so did his friend. And I asked, and if so, how you can get your examination pass very beautifully. He said very easy, just by one finger touch. Yeah, you go to Khan Academy. You know Khan Academy.
Mm.
It's a very powerful website for education. He said, okay, very
Yeah,
easy,
yeah. Mhm.
because it's not because teacher he isn't smart to teach, but he has his way. It doesn't match my way,
Mhm. Mhm.
so he looking for the other choice. He go to website Khan Academy. This worldwide.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he said he listened his teacher for the 4 hours. He cannot get what his teacher explained, but even 5 minutes from the Khan Academy, he got everything. That
Yeah,
is
yeah.
his way.
We have here also some a site something like that, but I don't know exactly the name. But yeah, it's like that.
Okay,
Nowadays with the internet, it's very simple to find everything,
I think it is
all the
global.
information. Which
It is global. It's not in English, but I think it is diversified to the many other languages, and it
yeah,
support. It got financial support from the owner of Microsoft. Yeah,
I don't know, but I saw my son. He has in French, in English, and I don't know
yeah,
in a few language. Yeah, he has also grammar and all this stuff. And there you can find things. They are explaining you videos and all this stuff. So for that, I'm saying it's very easy nowadays to get the
yeah. I
information
think
which you want.
I would recommend, yeah, to try to search KHAN, Khan.
Okay, I will
Khan
search. I will search.
Academy. It probably be useful for David sometimes when he faced the same
Mm.
problem as Frank.
Yeah, but to be honest, I would love to say it's much better to ask your teacher. You
It
know,
is might be sometimes it's a combination like
yeah,
you
it's a combination. But if
combination.
we are in school and in class, why to not ask our teacher? Because
My
he's there for us.
I did ask Frank the same question. He said he
Mhm,
tried. He tried the after class. He went to his teacher and asked the uh, same thing. What he
mhm.
was in doubt, but still, because of the Frank said
Depend on the teacher.
because he said like a teacher and him have different wavelength. He says something like that. It's not matched. So he tried his best to talk one-on-one and ask for some thing he would like to make it clear, but several times he said he can't. That finally he concluded that because of the wavelength of his teacher and his not matched. So he go to the other way. That is frank.
You know, this happen also in a relationship. You know, sometimes people are not not only in school.
Mhm.
For that, we see so many divorce nowadays.
Yes. Okay, I think it is 1 hour, and I think usually you have to go out, right, to pick.
Now it's not school.
Okay,
We
really?
don't have school now. Here is holiday.
Holiday?
Yeah, it's not like in Thailand.
Yeah.
I know your child is going to school now, right?
Yes, because he study 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, and have
Yeah,
two
but here
holiday.
is
Yeah.
here is holiday. In September, David will go to school,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
now no.
different because of the
Different.
in Europe there are 4 seasons. Yeah, and
Yes.
Thailand different. Yeah, and then
Interesting, huh?
yeah, because in Thailand in Thailand some school they are divided education in trimester, and some school just 2 semester.
2 semester. Okay.
Yeah, that depends. That depends, but mostly it is divided in two. Yeah, and then so is a university, the same thing. Yes.
Okay. I
Okay.
understand.
I think today it's very useful, and I and you discussed the words we never heard: helicopter parenting.
Helicopter, yeah.
I think a
Helicopter.
helicopter might be like a something like a try to look everything from bird eye
Yes,
view instead of children and try to direct, try to advise, try to support everything and try to look in parent eyes and then too much concern. And then it
exactly.
divided into the something overprotective, over directive, and over supportive.
And you need to pay attention how you handle the helicopter as a pilot. Yeah.
Okay, I think next few days, we have the very interesting to share again.
I'm sure.
And then, as usual, please leave your last beautiful word to our audiences.
Yes, of course. You know, today I wrote in Web Talk something like never take things which are not yours. I mean, are lots of people, you know, who are trying to steal the things which are not there, you know. And I think this is a big message which people need to understand. What is not your is not and never be. And do not try to steal anything from anyone because you will lose everything in a day. I saw I see a case, you know, in over the internet, and I saw how people try, you know, to steal the work of others people. Very hard work, and never do these things. And this is also a message for parents to teach your child to be honest and grateful for the things what they have, and if they want to achieve something, then to work for that things, to work, not to just take from others. So teach your child to be honest and to work for the things what he need. You know, your child wants tablet, okay, then to work for that tablet. Maybe you is 18 years old, so why not? I understand when he's a little child, you cannot put him to do anything. But you can say, okay, you know something, David, if you will read for me this page, I will give you something. This kind of work, I'm not saying to put your child to work, I don't know where, but you know, easy things, but to teach him to be himself and to be honest. This is the most important things, honestly.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. And I just record something I share with Frank. Maybe we will share next time. Today I challenge him to share his idea about the online education and offline education. And next time, yeah, I will tell you what Frank he think about the online education and offline education. It's not about exactly. It's not about the education, but it's about the socializing and public
Yes.
exposure. That is what Frank he shared with me, and we share together next time. Okay. Thank
Of
you very
course.
much. Thank you very much.
Thanks
Sadika.
so
Sadika.
much,
Sadika.
Sadika. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Have a great day.